guys, it's me, Aego here. Hi. Hello. We introduced Series of the Month with a makeup tutorial last month, and I'll take some time to tell you more reviews about the products Heiley and I introduced this month in this month's Series of the Month. Wow, what a tongue twister. Products that were introduced this month include skincare, eyeshadow palette, lip, eyelashes, and special edition products. So I'll talk about the reviews in the order in which they were uploaded. The first video in March was the Face Shop's The Therapy Vegan Blending line. To be honest, I didn't have high expectations with the products of this line until I actually tried them on. To my surprise, I ended up really liking them. I thought that the toner would be stuffy since it contains oil, but upon using it, I found it to be very moist and deeply hydrating without feeling stuffy at all. And in the case of the cream, I didn't know that the cream was actually a double layer cream, so I tested the gel part first, and it was very cooling, light, and absorbed quickly. Of course, when mixed with the cream, it felt heavier than just the gel by itself, but it was still very light on the skin. I was able to do my skincare in a very pleasant way as it provided to be cooling. Personally, I really like the toner and cream combination. I have oily skin, but during the cold season, my cheeks get dry, so I have to focus on moisture with my skincare. All in all, I was very satisfied with the amount of moisture with just two products. In addition to the toner and cream, there was multi-balm. The balm felt a bit stuffy when applied on the back of my hand, so I thought it would work great on extremely dry skin. Heiley, having dry skin herself, told me that the balm quite useful. She stated that it wasn't too heavy or stuffy on the skin for a balm. That being said, I think it would work better for people whose skin feels dry than people with oily skin. As a tip, I think it'd be better for night care, and I really won't recommend applying it before makeup. The next uploaded product was the Etude Playtone Eye Palette reviewed by Heiley. Available in 4 palettes, I think they were good palettes for warm and cool tones. Overall, as Heiley said in the review video, these are colors I would also recommend to those who enjoy shade makeup or tone-tone makeup because they seem to be slightly more saturated color but a bit more faded. Applying them on with my fingers, they felt soft without fallout, but I think it might be different depending on the brush you use. I like the Nude Milk Tea palette the most because I often prefer doing shade makeup, and I was a bit surprised with how the colors looked so different from how they looked on their website. As Heiley mentioned, it has a slightly more saturated and deeper colors than a clear pastel tone, so I think it'd be good for people who wear shade makeup often. The next uploaded product was Peripera's Ink the Velvet Nude Brew line that I reviewed. They were released with a total of 5 new colors, and they were calm colors that are good to use as MLBBs. Of these 5 colors, I liked number 25 and number 26 the most. For warm tones, I would like to recommend number 24 to number 26, and for cool tones, I would like to recommend number 27 and number 28. They're a velvet tint, but it's really moist and thin, so it doesn't show any cracks or flakes. All in all, I think it's a good product to use without difficulty. As I said in the review video, the applicator was really small, and even though it was rather small, it was still easy to draw along the lip line when applying in full lip. But since the applicator does pick up a large amount of product, you most definitely have to adjust it as you take it out. The next uploaded videos are Heiley's ingredient video and my video on products with the ingredients she talked about. We introduced toner and serum products. Some of them are quite well known, but there were also some that I had never seen before. Dr.G's Red Blemish Toner and Anna's Heart Leaf Toner are very popular and I have used them a lot. Personally, I liked Dr.G's product, which provided a slightly more intensive soothing effect and deeply hydrated my skin. While this was the first time I've ever used a product from Marie&May, I've seen the brand throughout social media, so I was curious and tried it out. Manya's Heart Leaf 98 Cica Serum had a flowing formulation that provided a moist application and firming finish, so I found the feeling to be quite pleasant. If you have dry skin and want a bit more moisture and firmness, I recommend Marie&May, and if you want light moisture and elasticity, I like to recommend Manya's. Next, Heiley made a video on how to create eyelashes. Since eyelash tutorials like this is a hit these days, this was a video where she introduced types of products and how to. I saw a lot of videos on how to make lashes like this through social media, and as I was also interested in it, I tried it on a regular basis. Heiley took the opportunity to make this video, so I was able to try the lashes with her. Heiley said that 10 to 11mm was appropriate for her, but I found 9 to 10mm to be better for me. I recommend 10 to 11mm if you want to create a more glamorous look, and 9 to 10mm if you want a natural look. Next, I uploaded a lipstick swatch video on different skin tone, and this video was a red color for those with warm tones. Since the most basic color is red, I chose to go with red lipsticks that are good for warm tones. Among them, there were a few red colors I really liked. I thought the number 1 Delight Red from the brand Coalcia was the prettiest. When I first saw it, I thought it was such a pretty red color. It feels a bit pink and it reminded me of a very pretty rab apple. Since the natural lip color and skin tone that each person has is different, even if the same lip product is applied, the color development differs. So I'll take some time to show you more colors in the future, so please look forward to it. And if you have any questions about the colors, please leave a comment. And the last video was the Faber Castell edition by VDL reviewed by Heiley. This collection consists of palettes, 6 shadows, mascaras, eye primers, and eyeliner products. Since this was a collection consisting of only eye products, it's a good collection for eye makeup. The shadows seem to have a lot of saturated colors when I used them. The stick shadows felt less sticky and did not clump together when compared to other products. The mascara seems to have a very light application than I thought and a long lash function. I especially like how it helped the lashes stay curled without dropping. Also, the eyeliner did not break easily even though the pencil was very thin smooth. The vivid color development was also quite good. So like this, I tried the products introduced this month for a month and talked a bit more about the reviews and our personal opinions. As I continued to use them, more thoughts and opinions came out, so I wanted to share them with you as well in this month's series of the month. I'm very curious what other products will be reviewed next month. So my video is still here. Thank you for watching my video today. Don't forget to subscribe, press the like buttons, and please leave some comments for me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!